Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce is our reporter. All right, a chance now to take a look at the steals over the last few months for Reed Shepherd.
I get the feeling he hasn't been paying as much attention defensively as he should be. His steal numbers have dipped in the past few months. He needs to get back some of that intensity on defense.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Josh Okogie is out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. And these teams have been prepping for the season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, being all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Houston working the ball around. Thompson finds Durant. Here's Şengün. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. Okogie on the wing. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Bridges misses. And it's Houston's ball. Puts up a 3. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Smith.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. This is the first they're seeing of Houston. Here's Ball. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And there's a pick. Pass the ball. Launches it. It's hauled in by Houston. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. Coach told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you looking for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. BA, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Knipple. 17 points in his last outing. From the arc. And it's Ball with the 3.
You know, looking at Ball's numbers, LaMelo takes a bunch of threes, and that really helps his team spacing.
Got a hand on it. Here's Knipple, guarded by Durant. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Okogie, outside Durant. The 3 ball. And another miss by Houston.
Limited success for them early on here, but don't expect that to continue.
Down low. Şengün with a steal. Thompson against Ball. Tries the spin move. Pass to Şengün. Okogie on the wing. From downtown. Fires in the triple.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, BA, because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
Looking at the young forward, Brandon Miller. Just how high is this kid's ceiling, Clark?
Yeah, I think he's got all-star potential. I mean, he's a multifaceted scorer, a really solid rebounder at the wing position, and a good passer, just a good all-around player who I think is only going to get better and better as time goes on.
Well, Grant, a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Ball. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. Miller outside. Pass to Knipple. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Durant finds Thompson. And here's Smith. Durant looking around. And it's slammed in by Durant.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
And here's Knipple from the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Bang, bang, as they say. Knipple with a quick release off the catch.
Ball against Thompson. The kick to Durant. Knipple with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Ball. Back to Miller. Beyond the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Now here's Thompson. Yet to see a basket. Out left to the wing. Şengün passes to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. No good from the wing.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And here's Ball. And he's going for the lob.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Here's Thompson. They trail by 7. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie to stop the run. Connects from downtown. Okogie's got his second bucket on the night.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And there's the screen. Ball against Thompson. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on
it. Bridges against Smith. Soft touch off the glass.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to Knipple. Now Ball. 5 to shoot. Now here's Miller. Lets the 3 fly. That shot missing. Okogie on the wing. 6 points for him. And here is Thompson. Now Şengün. Durant for free. That one is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Miller. To the inside. covered by Smith. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Şengün. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Miller. Here's Knipple. Ball outside. Now here's Miller. 4-3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Charlotte leading by 5. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Okogie. On the wing, Thompson. Plenty of space. And down it goes. 2 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Houston.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
There's Ball with a 3. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He will not think twice about letting it fly if Ball gets a look that he likes.
Rockets trail by 8. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. He's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Going with a whole new group out there. And Charlotte making a change here. Adams, the pass to Green. Houston working the ball around. And here's Shepard for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
Well, Shepard can really spin it from distance, and he doesn't need a lot of room to launch it.
Pass the ball to the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And here's Shepard for three. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 7. Ball passes to Sexton. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Here's the three. The shot comes out. Down low. Ball with a steal. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back to you guys.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Knocked away. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's Shepard. In his last outing, he had 11 points. We've got 1:13 left now in the first quarter. No luck on that one. Sexton with it. No made baskets yet. To the middle. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
I just love the ball movement.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Shepard. Pass to Adams. Inside. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist by Adams. Shepard's got 5 now.
And Shepard is a guy who plays below the rim, but he's got excellent touch inside.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Ball surveys the floor. Miller, the pass to Ball. And the three-pointer goes.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Rockets trail by 14. Outside Holiday. Outside Eason. Pass to Shepard. Green with a screen on Sexton. And here's Shepard for 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
Holiday against Ball. Outside Sexton. Here's Miller. And the Hornets, another 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's Charlotte up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Charlotte.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
On the court for the Hornets, we've got Colin Sexton, and it's Salon in at the 4.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
First one falls for him. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a two-time champion as an assistant clerk.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Back to Sexton. Shot is up. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 13. Pass to Adams. Outside Holiday. And here's Eason. Shot clock at 5. Şengün passes to Holiday. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
James outside. Good D by Şengün. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
9th in rebounding, and their team free throw shooting stats place them in the top half of the NBA. Those are solid numbers, but they struggle to nail down true consistency from the line.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. That's good from Holiday. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
And Charlotte making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Both shots good from the strike.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Holiday from long range drains the triple. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Shepherd is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
Sexton against Holiday. The 3, James. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Holiday, fires the 3. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 8. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. They set a pick. 4-3. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges checked in for Salon. Knipple comes in for Connaughton. And it's Ball in for James. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And here's Sexton. He's scoreless. Here's Knipple. Pass to Sexton. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Outside Eason. Here's Shepard. Şengün, the screen. Three-pointer. And that's good. Shepard for three. Shepard's got 14 points for the game.
Wow, Shepard is in the zone right now, just having his way with the defense.
Here's Knipple. Pass the ball. The three. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Rockets trail by 7. Right wing. Here's Shepard. He's got 14. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
Here's Knipple. Defended by Eason. Ball outside. Lets the three fly. Melo knocking down a three.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Pass to Şengün. Three-pointer. Knipple with the rebound. Charlotte leading by 10. There's Ball with a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Eason, pass to Adams. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds now. Durant against Sexton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Kevin Durant.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
That one misses. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Amen Thompson's checked in for the Rockets. And he's good on the second. And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team. With the ball on the inside, smartly, Şengün kicks it outside.
Here's Sexton. Pass the ball. To the inside. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Eason finds Thompson. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Sexton. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Ball. Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. 12 points for him.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Durant owning the inside.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Hornets leading by 8. Bridges outside. From downtown. Rockets with a rebound. Adams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Thompson passes to Adams. Now Easton. Adams a screen. Clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Back to Eason. The 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Pass the ball. to Sexton. There's the three. Rockets with a rebound.
Trying to match three, sometimes you get too amped up and it affects your ability to knock down the shot.
Eason can't get it to go. Here's Şengün. Here's Adams. Goes up again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Charlotte leading by 3. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. We just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback. But boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Okogie comes in for Eason. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Brandon Miller's checked in for Sexton. Thompson against Ball. Miller outside. Pass to Knipple. 6 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Knipple's got his second basket of the night.
Yes, I know Knipple is a rookie, but he entered the league with a reputation from deep.
Here's Thompson. Offensive rebound. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. Number 1, Houston.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding, and that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
That free throw misses. So he comes up empty, missing both. And one unfortunate distinction for the Hornets. Clark, the only NBA team to never win their division.
And to add to that, the second lowest number of playoff appearances after the Pelicans. And, you know, BA, with no immediate postseason prospects, Charlotte fans have to understand this is going to be a process that takes some time.
Rockets trail by 8. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Guys, back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Houston. Miller with it. He's picked up by Adams. To the wing on the left. Here's Knipple. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Smith passes to Thompson. Back to Smith. Wide open look. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist of the night. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home. Showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Houston shooting 47% on this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Adams. Down low. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Miller. After the basket by Houston. Ball outside. There's the triple. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Thompson passes to Adams. Back to Thompson. He tries the three. Hornets with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Pass the ball. There's a minute 26 left to play in the half. They set the pick. Here's Miller. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Okogie. He has 6. Now here's Thompson. Now Adams. Shot clock at 6. Adams with a screen on ball. The three from Thompson. He can't hit that time.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Ball outside. Back to Miller. Pass to Knipple. Fires the three. Adams grabs the miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do.
Oh, man. Oh,
Punch that one.
bad intentions.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on the show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Seconds left in the first half. To get back on track, sinks it from distance. Ball's got 17. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Charlotte on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story. Things are going well for the Charlotte Hornets.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
Well, this is what I like to see. None of this is man-beat, pan-beat, little man play. I want to see the big guys battle it out.
Same here, big fella. Enough small ball. Let's move some furniture. And let's have you stop saying namby-pamby. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at the mellow ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Charlotte leading by 5. Inside, Smith and Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Durant in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Three-pointer, Bridges. Charlotte gets it back. Tries again. Good D by Şengün.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Thompson finds Şengün. Here's Okogie. Offline with a 3. The Hornets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. The 3 from Ball. Hits the trifecta. Ball's got 20 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Durant. That one no good. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. All outside. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with the 3.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
Thompson scanning the floor. Into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, like when Thompson goes in strong like this. I mean, just forcing the defense to act.
These are his first free throws of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
That one's no good.
Hey, when you look at Thompson, his physical attributes jump out at you right away. I mean, he is a freak athlete with tremendous upside.
Here's Knipple. He has 6. Pass the ball. They set the pick. On target from range. Ball's got 23 points.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Durant for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Back to Ball. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. For 3. Bridges misses. Rockets trail by 10. Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
And here's Charlotte now, after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. The 3 from Ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 9 points here in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Here's Okogie. Left side Durant. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
KD is so good at drawing contact, really smart at finding ways to draw fouls and get to the line.
Houston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handles, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
And both free throws good for Durant.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
And second chance points, and they landed in the top 10 for opponent field goal percentage. They're a team that obviously values a solid team defensive effort and doesn't look to give up a lot of easy looks.
And you brought up their rebounding. It was impossible to beat them on the boards. They were committed to that part of the game. Charlotte leading by 9. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Miller, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
This shows you the versatility of Miller. He's able to work off screens and create some space for himself.
And so Thompson will bring it up for Houston. Outside Durant. Thompson with a screen. From deep three-point range. Durant, no good.
He managed to knock down one triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Bridges passes to Miller. Buries it from 3. Miller's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Rockets have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Durant with it. 19 points in the game. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
Ball outside. Pass to Miller. Here's Knipple. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Outside Durant. Shoots over Miller. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, that's his heads-up play on the glass by Okogie. Not only did he retrieve the rebound, he scored as well.
Pass the ball to the middle. Unable to get that one. Good D by Şengün. Rockets trail by 13. Now Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. Smith against Bridges. The 3 from Thompson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. At one point, they led by 16. Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Miller on the wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. That shot off. Houston has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And Durant slams it home.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for LaMelo Ball. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Number 1, Houston. 4th, the Hornets.
Both of these teams took the second chance opportunities they got last year.
Here's Sexton. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. To the paint. Good D by Şengün. Rockets trail by 11. Smith with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. The lead now in single digits. Smith's got 6 points.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Charlotte. Stolen by Thompson. Back comes Houston in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Here's Sexton after the Rockets picked up a basket a moment ago. Miller outside. Pass to Knippel to end the drought. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Charlotte leading by 5. Now here's Miller. 22 points for him. Beyond the arc. Smith with the rebound. And the Rockets with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. And here's Durant. 21 points in the game. He can't get that one to fall.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let them get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Houston has possession after the basket by Charlotte. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Knippel's got 4 rebounds now. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Houston making some changes. Adams checked in for Smith, and Tari Eason subbed in for Okogie. And a change for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in. And here are the Rockets. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Adams. And here's Eason. On the wing, Durant. Over Miller. That's good from Durant. On the assist from Eason. 23 points for Durant.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Charlotte leading by 5. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Comes in for Operin Şengün, and it's Shepard in for Amen Thompson. Now Sexton. From distance, and the Hornets lead by 8.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Durant. Give him 23. Shot clock at 6. Green with a screen on Sexton. And here's Shepard for 3. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, that will be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Crawford's checked in for the Rockets. Holiday comes in for Durant. Out to the wing. Houston working the ball around. Here's Holiday. James with the rebound. Hornets leading by 8. Sexton with it. James, a screen on Holiday for 3. Sexton. It's hauled in by Crawford. And the Rockets shooting about 42% in the third. Pass to Shepard. Adams a screen. Launches it. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, something else that stands out is how they've shared the ball. I mean, they're getting a lot of their points from sharp passing.
He misses the free throw. Green's checked in for Crawford. Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. He hits the second from the line. Charlotte leading by 7. James outside. Outside for Sexton. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
Pass to Holiday. 1:33 left in the third. Back to Eason. 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. And here's Shepard for 3. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
If you're looking for the game's next great shooter, keep an eye on Shepard. This kid is special. Coach is loving the ball movement.
1:11 left in the third quarter. Pass to Adams. Here's Eason. Outside Holiday. Adams with a screen on ball. And Holiday, here we go. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Outside Sexton. 36 seconds left to play in the third quarter. This one for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Ball, following the score by Houston. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. The 3 is up. Pure from three-point range. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Flicking from deep. 4 threes made in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's James, and it's Diabate in at the center position. The shot by James, no good.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
And here's Shepard for 3. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Pass to Salon. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And here's Sexton. Screen by James. Pulls it from 20. Sexton misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Easton up top to take the lead. Hornets with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. The 3 from Ball. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Easton's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the drive. It's Easton with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
And here's Charlotte now. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. And there's James from the arc. He buries it from three.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Shepard. Outside Holiday. The three is up. Gets the three to fall.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Sexton. Back to ball. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth to take the lead. And they recover it. Pass to Holiday. Adams with a screen on James. Holiday from long range. They get it again. And here's Shepard for three. The shot no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to ball. Now James. The three from Sexton. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Easton. Pass to Holiday. Takes a three. Again, Holiday missing. The Hornets have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. James, a screen on Easton. Ball outside. Shoots over Easton. Ball no good.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Holiday to take the lead. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 6 assists now in the game. Now here's Ball. They set the screen. Inside, here's Diabate. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Houston leading by 3. Now Easton puts up a 3. Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball outside. From outside the arc. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Making a switch here. Durant's checked in. A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Şengün. And here's Shepard for three. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Shepard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Shepard welcomes threes of all kinds.
Hornets trail by 3. And here's Ball. Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. The mellow Ball with the stuff.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And that one's good by Durant.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Miller after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Here's Knippel to the paint. Şengün with a steal. On the wing, Durant. 20 feet out. And another basket for Houston.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Back to Ball. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's the pick. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Here's Shepard. Şengün, a screen on Miller. Another three from Houston.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 9. Pass to Knippel. Now here's Bridges. Defended by Şengün. And that one's good.
Boy, he's very dependable from that area. So Bridges, to me, should look to keep attacking when he gets the ball in this space.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Now here's Şengün. The three ball. That one doesn't drop.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Knippel. Miller outside. Here's Ball. 4 on the clock. Ball nimble against contact inside.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
Houston leading by 5. Outside Durant. There's a screen from the arc. Knippel with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Lets it go from deep. Miller can't get it to go. Houston shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Şengün nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Hornets shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Ball outside. Pass to Knippel. Let's go with the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Shepard. Adams, the pass to Eason. Another 3 from Houston.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Miller. Ball outside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Şengün against Miller. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 8 now on the night. Hornets trail by 13. Ball left side. Outside Bridges. Ball outside. Bridges outside. Beyond the arc. Eason rips down the board. Houston leading by 13. Outside Durant. Here's Shepard. Now Şengün. Just 5 to shoot. And that's just too close for KD. He finishes inside.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. He's checked in for Houston. Amen Thompson comes in for Eason. Here's Knipple. Ball outside. 6 on the shot clock. He launches. Şengün pulls it down.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Durant. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Ball. Here's Knipple. Ball right side. The 19-footer. Şengün pulls it down.
Can't blame them. Just trying to take what the defense allows. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Rockets.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Kevin Durant.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
And it's Shepard missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 19-point game. Over to the left wing. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Miller. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, using two hands to power it down.
Boy, excellent vision that time by Bridges to be able to make that pass. Really good, unselfish play there.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.